Hello and welcome to another speaking practice video by Johnny. And in this video, I'm in class IELTS 36. We have only 3 ladies left. Miss One will come soon. And so we should continue our practice for tonight. This evening. Alright, ladies, let's go to topic part 1, number 27. 27. It talks about primary school. You remember your primary school days, Miss Im, Miss Na? Do you?
Yeah, something.
Was it something to be proud of? Was it something that you reminisce about? And was it something that you feel proud when you talk about it?
I just remember the time I fight.
Sorry?
But bị đánh bởi cô giáo này.
Oh, just the time you were hit by the teachers. Oh my god, that's called students. That's called abuse. That's called abuse. That's terrible. Abuse. Bị là một dạng lạm dụng thân thể. Yeah, it's a kind of physical abuse by a teacher that was really terrible. I know. We have other kinds of abuse, like verbal abuse, khẩu nghiệp ấy. Verbal abuse, we have psychological abuse, giống như là sử dụng về mặt tâm lý. Alright, so Miss Kim In, please, did you like your primary school?
Yeah, yes. I still love my primary school because
Yes.
I think there are some strict teacher here, but there are a lot of friendly and good teacher here. Yeah, and a friend in primary school is so pure.
Pure. They are carefree. They don't think about anything, right?
Yes.
Carefree, vô lo.
Yeah.
Vô lo vô tư lắm. They're quite carefree, and there's not much to worry about. But then, secondary schools, high school happens. A lot of things happen. Do you remember your primary school days, Miss Na?
Actually, now I feel I like my primary school, but in the past I didn't like my primary school.
All, right?
Yes, because I.
You have to say no. I didn't like it at all. No, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't like.
No, I didn't like it at all. Not yeah. No, I didn't like it at all. No, I didn't like it at all.
No, I didn't like it.
No mới đúng nha. Okay. I have to say no, I didn't like it at all. What's the reason? Can you share the reason?
At that time, I started to fought to end of at the time to chơi bời là
to play a lot, to hang out with my friends, and to play a lot of games.
Yes. And I started to study for reading, for do math.
To do math, yes.
Math. Yes, at that time I was hate at all.
Sorry, at that time I was
hate.
What do you mean hate? Yes. You really hate it, right? That's the time I really hate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember that in primary schools there's a lot of, how can I say, boarding school, boarding schools? Boarding schools are basically schools that students stay over. They have lunch there and then they sleep there as well during like the noon time. and sometimes they spend the time there until weekend when they can go home, you know. That's boarding school, trường nội trú á. So something similar like that happens in Vietnam. And so in primary schools, teacher always try to tell students to take a lunch nap. You remember that? Did you take lunch nap, Miss Kevin, when you were in primary schools?
Sorry?
Did you take a lunch nap when you were in primary school?
You mean at school or at
At school when you were in primary school, yeah.
No, actually, let me think. I
Yes.
don't remember.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, I'm sure.
I think I think it's yes. In the noon, I usually stay at home and have lunch. Had
Okay, you
lunch.
just went home, basically just went home and had lunch. I see.
No, I mean I stayed at the school and had lunch here.
I see.
Yeah.
So, Miss Na, what was your favorite subject at primary school?
I think my favorite subject at my school was history.
Oh, you like history?
No, and now I don't like history. I just remember when I study at primary school.
Yes.
I see the
I saw
I
the
saw I saw history book is printed
I saw a
by
history
color.
book printed out, and then I was curious and I read it.
It printed by a color.
But printed
Yes.
with color, with lots of color, with beautiful colors.
Yes,
Printed with
it's
beautiful
different
colors.
from another book, so it really appealed to me, and I spent a lot of time to reading history.
To read history books.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Okay. So, how about you, Miss Kim In? What was your favorite subject at primary school then?
I think math and cái gì nhỉ?
Say again?
Âm nhạc là cái gì nhỉ? Âm nhạc là
Music.
music luôn.
It's music and art.
Yeah.
Music or art, yeah.
I think math and music is my favorite subject at primary school. I at that time I joined in the art team, and because
Can you try to speak slowly because the net is breaking out? Okay, can you try again? Okay, I was trying to.
Yes. I think I love math and music when I'm at primary school. Because I love to sing, and so I joined the art team of school.
Okay, I better turn on the microphone a bit. Okay, okay. So, so Miss Na, what did you dislike most about your primary school? There has to be something that we dislike, right?
Sao phải kèm cái gì này?
There has to be something that we dislike about our primary schools, right? So, what did you dislike most about your primary school?
There are a lot of things I dislike about my primary school, but I am the most thing I dislike is
The thing I dislike the most.
the thing
The
I
things
dislike the
I
most.
dislike the most. Something. Những thứ mà tôi không thích nhất là the things I dislike the most
I dislike the most is violence.
Violence. Of course, there's sometimes there are violence among the students, the small pupils, right? They hit each other. There are violence. There was violence there. I remember.
Yes, I remember my teacher. She hit my hand. Yes, I feel đau là gì đó.
Of course, it felt painful and terrible, and teachers always did something like that back then. Right now, things are different. But sometimes people think that it could be for the worse. because children these days, they misbehave a lot. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do understand. I'm sure you do agree.
Yes,
that children these days, they misbehave a lot.
Yeah, I agree. But my teacher, he là vô lý thầy.
A lot of the time, they do things and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They did a lot of things. They did a lot of things that make no sense.
Yeah.
Chẳng có sense, vô lý.
Yeah.
They did a lot of things that make no sense at all. Yes.
Yeah. She break my notebook.
She broke
my notebook.
You know, what's the problem with her? What's her problem? Why would she have to do that? It's terrible.
Because I told my grandmother, and grandmother told with my
told my principal.
Yes, my principal at school.
Principal basically is a head teacher. Hiệu trưởng, head teacher. I think it's better to use the word head teacher these days.
Yes, and finally, my teacher was critical by principal.
Okay.
So I think this is the reason she was so hate me.
This was the reason she hated me so much. So hate không được nha. Hate is a verb. You have to remember, hate is a verb. So basically, this might be the reason why she hated me so much. This might be the reason why she hated me so much. I say, all right. So Miss Na, how did you travel to your primary school? On foot, by bike, or your parents? Basically, that your parents pick you up from schools and bring you to schools.
Yeah.
I mean, brought you to school.
Yeah, there are 3 steps for me. When I was 1 grade.
When you were in first grade. When I was in first grade.
Yeah, when I was first grade.
When I was in first grade.
When I was in first grade, my mother often helped me travel to my school.
No, you have to say your mother used to, because it's something past habit. Thói quen quá khứ, phải used to. So my mother used to take me to school, right?
Yes, my mother used to take me in my school, to my school, and after then, when I were about 2nd grade or first grade, I I go to school.
I
I
went to
went to
school
school by foot.
on foot.
On foot là thầy.
Nó là on foot nhưng mà by bike. On foot, by bike, by motorbike, by car, but on foot. Cẩn thận. It's on foot. Okay, Miss One is here. Very good.
And
She's joining.
for four and 5 grade, I
For
go
fourth
to
and fifth
went
grade,
to-
remember, for fourth and fifth grade. Fourth and fifth grade. Lớp 4, lớp 5. For fourth and fifth grades. For
Yes.
fourth and fifth
I
grades.
went to school by car.
By car. Wow! So rich!
By bike.
Wow, so rich!
I'm sorry. I just
Wow, I have rich students.
I just imagine.
Oh, I see. So, didn't you like to travel there by bike?
Yeah.
Must be so amazing to go to travel to school by car. Wow!
Yeah. I am a rich kid.
Okay, hi Miss One. We are talking about primary schools now. So, do you remember your primary school days?
Well, absolutely. I still remember my primary school. Since it was
Since,
so.
cẩn thận cuối. Be careful, last sound. Since
it was so impressive to me.
No, it was so impressive because it makes me feel impressed. Cẩn thận, tính từ chủ động bị động. Be careful with passive and active adjectives. So, it was impressive because it makes me feel impressed. Một cái tính từ chủ động, cái tính từ bị động. Alright. Try again, please. Because it made me, because
it was so impressive to me.
No, it was so impressive.
And I still remember my mom asked
My
me
mother.
to go.
My
My mother asked me to go to primary school by on my feet, and because she wanted to.
She wanted to.
She wanted me to self. Tự lập là gì hả thầy?
To be independent.
To be independent, and I can discover on the way to school and be back, and it was so and there was a lot of memory on that way for me.
And there was a lot of memories, I see. So do you reminisce? Like the verb to reminisce. To reminisce about something. You remember this one? Hoài niệm về cái gì đó. Do you often reminisce about your primary school days, Miss Kim In?
Yes, I usually reminisce about the how I travel to primary school, because when I was a primary student.
When I was a primary school student.
Primary school student. I usually go to school by.
I used to go to school. Past habits, remember. Thói quen trong quá khứ dùng used to hoặc là would. Okay. Past habit, you used to or would. I used to
go to school on foot. because because the road is so rem- hẻo
Yes.
lánh.
The
Cái
road is
đoạn đường đi rất
often
hẻo
very
lánh.
quiet. The road is often very quiet, and there wasn't many people traveling.
Yeah, because the road is very quiet and there are so many
There
things.
wasn't many people. There weren't many people there. So
Yeah,
there weren't many people there.
and
So
there weren't many people there. But we always explore something
Mhm.
before we went to school. It's interesting. So I usually reminisce about this road.
Right. How about you, Miss Na? How were your teachers in your primary school? Were they okay? Did they treat you well? Or they used to hit people a lot? Of course. I mean, a lot of primary school teachers, they are terrible right now.
Yes, I think so. For me, my teacher in my primary school is so terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, because she hit me
She
and
hit you. Hit. So hit. So she hit me.
yeah, she hit me.
Mhm.
I think it makes me feel so scared, more scared, and I am scared too when I talk with her. So I um, I didn't share the what I think.
I didn't share what I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, how about you, Miss Wan? How were the teachers in your primary school? Were they okay?
Well, they was fine, and
They were fine. They were fine.
yeah, they were fine. And I think the reasons should be I was a smart kid and a quick
I was a
learner.
smart child. Đừng dùng chữ kid. Don't use kid in IELTS. No kid, no kid, no mom, no dad, no stuff. Okay? I was a smart child.
I was a smart child
So,
and a quick learner.
and a fast and a
So
quick learner, yes?
and so they didn't have to complain much about me. And I think another reason should be my mother was one of teacher in my school.
Oh, your mother was one of the teacher in the school, I see.
So I think I have a backup.
Sorry?
I have a backup.
Yeah, backup. I see. Backup on the way. Save you. Oh. Có đồng minh, có hỗ trợ. I have backup. I have my reinforcement. Don't touch me. It's like that. Okay, I see. Right. Okay, let's move on to let's see now. What do we have? Okay, let's try number 28. Relax. I love to relax. I think everyone loves to relax. Now, so what do you do to relax, Miss Kim Ian?
When I have time, I usually listen to music or read book or go somewhere to relax. But I think I don't have so much time to go travel
go far to relax. So when I have a little bit time, I usually listen to music. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, how about you, Miss Na? What do you do to relax?
There are a lot of type to relax for me. Sometimes I listen to music, or I do exercise such as
Yoga.
yoga. Uh, but sometimes I also stay alone to relax. Stay alone.
Stay alone to relax, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so right, Miss On, do you think doing exercise it's a good way to relax?
In my opinion, mm, exercise is a good activity for relaxation because the brain can get some energy out when people take exercise and
Do exercise,
plus
right? Do exercise.
do exercise. Plus, when people go out for exercise, they can breathe and enjoy
Enjoy,
the fresh air.
enjoy,
Enjoys the fresh
enjoy the
air.
fresh air.
And the mind could be out of the box.
Ah, and to think, think out of the box.
And to think out of the box.
I see. Okay, so do you think vacations are a good way for you to relax, Miss Wan? Taking a vacation, is it is a way to relax? Good one?
Absolutely. I think everyone enjoyed vacation, and it's a good time to relax and um, get some and get the stress out
To relieve stress.
to release the stress. But it's required time and money also.
Of
So
course,
that's
vacations
not
aren't
yeah.
cheap.
So that's not easy way to do.
Vacations never cheap. So, of course, it requires time and money investment. But you need vacation sometimes. What do you think, Miss Na? Do you think vacations are a good way for people to relax?
I think vacation are a good way for
Is a
me
good
to
way.
relax.
Is a good way. Because it's only
Yes,
one way, so is a good way.
is okay.
Nó là số ít mà. It's a good way for people to
And
relax. I think because vacation, basically you're talking about, okay, you can use is or are, it's up to you. Coi cái chữ vacation như là một thứ nào đó thì là is. Còn nếu mình tính vacation số nhiều thì là are.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. Because when I travel to another place, I would eliminate the thing about work deadline, such as deadline or target. Yes. It although it I think is don't help me.
It doesn't help me, although I think it doesn't help me.
Yeah, it doesn't help me um, finish my goal, but it helped me feel more comfortable, and I have a more energy
Energy. I have more energy
to work.
Right. It's more energy to work, I see. Okay, so Miss Kim In, please, do you feel you need more time to relax sometimes? Maybe when you work and working too much, you feel like, oh, I need to sleep more. I need more time to relax. Do you feel like you need more time to relax sometimes?
Yeah. It's sometimes it's rarely because my job is not pressure because
You mean it's not pleasurable? Không đem lại nhiều niềm vui, is it?
no. I mean pressure.
Ah, so my job, it's quite demanding. You remember the word demanding? Đòi hỏi trí lực, thể lực. It's quite demanding. It's quite physically demanding or mentally demanding. You can say my job is quite stressful. And there's a lot of stress. So yeah. Can you answer that question?
I mean it's not stressful. I think it make me tired or need more time to relax. And one reason is I love this job, so yeah, I don't feel tired.
So
Yeah,
I see.
and
So you don't
yeah,
feel
and
like you need more time to relax for this job, I see.
I
Do you
think
think it's a good way? Do you think it's a good thing to have to not feel stressed and not need more time to relax?
yeah, and I think sometimes if I have more time, maybe it make me lazy or
Oh, makes you feel lazy, I see.
yeah.
I see. Could be. Right. So, Miss Na, please, do you think people need more time to relax these days? Do you think they overwork, they work too much, need more time to relax these days?
Yes, I think people need more time to relax these days because I think people now there are a ton of pressure.
Yeah, tons of pressure every day. And
So
people feel burned out. Yeah, people can feel burned out. Giống như
yes,
muốn đốt cháy, đã gọi là cháy xong cháy khét rồi. Burn out vì quá tải chịu hết nổi rồi. It's like they cannot
yeah,
take it anymore. They burn out already.
yeah. And they are uh, they and there are a lot of burden to
Yes.
to people. So it make them feel more tired. So it is necessary to relax, to create energy, and to improve um, health.
To improve their health, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's good. Okay, to improve their health.
Yeah.
I see. Miss Wan, do you think people need more time to relax these days? And what is the best way for them to relax?
Well, due to demanding lives nowadays, I think people
Try again. Due to demanding what? Không đúng ngữ pháp. The grammar is
due
wrong.
to the demanding lives nowadays,
Demanding leaves what? I don't understand that.
demanding life.
Due to the demanding life these days, yes.
I think people should spend more time for relaxation because that could make the life be better and also make the working time more productive. They can create more if their mind more fresh, and also relaxation could help people to create art and other activity to make the life quality better.
To improve the life quality.
To improve the life quality, and by that way people can just listen to music or do exercise or even take a walk.
Take a walk.
Outside.
Take a walk. O kéo dài. Long O sound. Take a walk.
Take a walk.
Take a walk.
Outside.
Not work. Not it's O. Take a walk. Walk. Take a walk.
Take a walk outside.
Take a walk. Outside.
For a few moments, so that could be better.
Okay. Right. I think it's time we move on to part 2 and part 3. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we did 34 before. Let's do 33. Oh, it's about. Oh wait, we did sport event before, did we?
Yeah.
I think we did sport event before. Let's go 32. There you go. Describe a skill that you think you can teach other people. Miêu tả một kỹ năng các bạn nghĩ các bạn có thể dạy người khác được. You should say what it is. Kỹ năng gì vậy? Who you can teach. Bạn có thể dạy ai? How you can teach others. Các bạn có thể dạy người khác như thế nào? And explain how you feel about teaching others. Giải thích là bạn cảm thấy thế nào về chuyện dạy người khác. You have part 3 of teaching and learning. Should teachers make jokes or be funny when they teach? Be careful. Funny and fun are different. You remember the difference? Fun means like it makes people feel good. Makes people feel like, you know, joy, vui vẻ, vui. Còn funny means like people laugh out, and then it can be sometimes be a bad thing because it can be laughing at other people, laughing at the bad behavior of the other people. So funny là buồn cười quá. It can be a bad thing, okay? Có thể là một cái kiểu mà nói sarcastic, nói châm biếm, nói mỉa người ta, giống cái anh chị này buồn cười nhỉ. Oh, you're so funny, huh? It's a bad thing. I mean, it's a bad comment. So, be careful with fun and funny, okay? The question asks you, should teachers make jokes or be funny when they teach? Những người giáo viên có nên là có những cái câu đùa, có những cái trò đùa, câu đùa, hoặc là phải rất là buồn cười khi họ dạy hay không? Well, có nên làm như vậy không? Should they do that? Should they be funny when they teach? Should they make jokes? What qualities should teachers have and why? Người giáo viên có nên có những phẩm chất như thế nào? Tại sao? Think about dedication. Sự tận tụy, sự tận tâm, dedication. Think about the passion, of course. Think about the knowledge. You need knowledge, of course, a lot of knowledge. And you need a good teaching. Methods. Có những phương pháp dạy tốt. You need good teaching methods. The people need to be well trained as well. Cần phải được huấn luyện tốt nữa cơ. Okay. On top of that, they need to have a lot of patience. Of course. Phải cực kỳ kiên nhẫn. They need to be extremely patient. And they need patience as a noun, patient as an adjective. Cái tính từ, cái danh từ ha. Alright, so and then you need to explain why. You need to give examples. Các bạn nên cho ví dụ là tại sao lại cần những phẩm chất đó. Which do you think is more important? practical skills or academic skills. So it talks about the learning, you know. To learn academic skills or to learn practical skill, which one is more important? Nó nói về cái chuyện học á, học kỹ năng mà về học vấn, học thuật, hay là những cái kiến thức suông, hoặc là kiến thức, hoặc là cái kỹ năng mà thực tế, cái nào quan trọng hơn? Think about different fields that we will need it. Like for example, if people go into research, they do not really need practical skills. But if they go to the workplace, of course, they need more practical skills, for example. Think about many things and widely important. You need to give examples too. Now, which age group is the best at learning new things? Why? Nhóm tuổi nào là tốt nhất ở chuyện học những thứ mới mẻ? Tại sao? Well, it's not always children, young children, you know, it's not. So you have to understand that some skills, they require other skills before that, you know, so you can learn. Like for example, if you want to learn higher math, you need basic math, for example. Muốn học toán cao cấp hơn phải học toán cơ bản trước. Một số kỹ năng nó cần phải có tuổi và có kinh nghiệm, được xây dựng dựa vào những kỹ năng thấp hơn. So basically, it's not always children who can learn best, who is the best at learning new thing, you know. Sometimes I teach the piano, and I think adults are better learners than children, because I see that a lot of children, they give up so easily. Like 90% of children taking piano lesson, they will give up within like a few months. Thiệt sự luôn á. Thầy dạy piano thấy nhiều đứa học mà nó nhỏ mấy bé nhỏ bỏ rất nhanh luôn, gần 90% là sẽ bỏ trong vòng vài tháng đầu tiên thôi, chứ không nói là năm đâu. 90% nhưng nó sẽ bỏ cuộc trong vài tháng thôi, chứ chưa đến năm đâu. Trong cái đó người lớn thì họ có mục đích hơn, họ sẽ kéo dài lâu hơn. Like adults, they normally will stay longer and learn it. Okay, but it also depends on what skills you're talking about. Cũng tùy thuộc cái skill nào nữa. Like for example, to learn how to operate electronics, then equipment, then I think maybe children can learn faster than adults. To learn how to use the internet, learn how to use laptop, learn how to use some programs, then younger people will probably learn better than the older ones. But that's again, it also depends on what skills they have already possessed before that. Sometimes it doesn't depend on the age, you know. Đôi khi nó còn tùy thuộc vào cái kỹ năng họ có sẵn trong người nữa, thì nó có thể giúp cho họ học nhanh hơn người khác chẳng hạn. Cho nên đôi khi tuổi tác cũng không phải là một vấn đề. So you need to think about many aspects of this question, you know. Các bạn cần phải nghĩ về nhiều cái khía cạnh của câu hỏi này. Alright, you have 3 minutes to think about this topic. 32. 3 minutes start. Okay, let's start now. Okay, Miss One, can you start first? Can you describe a skill that you think you can teach other people?
When I think about a skill I can train people, I think about the playing video game.
Oh, you can train people with that.
Namely Half-Life.
Mainly Half-Life, Counter-Strike.
So I can train people, especially children, to how to use the mouse and keyboard as the first time, and also introduce them how to play a characteristic in the game. And
a character, how to play a character in the game.
How to play a character in the game.
A character in the game.
And also how to upgrade the level into be better version. And I think in this game the most important is how to
The most important thing is to
how to 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 be good skill at using guns and move around. To be quick and have a headshot.
yes.
But I don't really think that I have a talent at teaching because it required a lot of dedication and patience. That I am so lack of is anyway. But I will try to teach my son about games because that
About
will
gaming, because gaming is excellent.
yeah
Of course, gaming
because
is excellent.
that is a good relaxation activities.
It's a good relaxation activity, of course. A good recreational activity, of course. A good recreational activity. You know, recreational activity, hoạt động giải trí. Okay. Okay. How you feel about teaching others?
I don't really enjoy teaching others because I don't like to repeat many times. That require a lot in teaching process.
Okay, in the teaching process.
In the teaching process.
Okay, Miss Kim Ian, please can you describe a skill that you think you can teach other people?
Yes. I think to teaching other people's some any skill need um
You need a lot of
need
time, of course.
I mean need good knowledge and you need to have good knowledge and enough practical. So
Enough practice, enough practice.
practice, yeah. Enough
Enough
practice.
practice. Enough
Enough
practice.
practice. And I think I can teach people create a new plant because when
A
I
new what?
create a new plant.
Plan, a new plan for their activities, you mean?
Yeah, because when I study at university, I used to learn about it. And
I
recently,
see.
my job is related this
Related to
to it to create a new plan.
for
Yeah.
planning, like planning in general. Hoạt động mà lên kế hoạch, planning in general. So you feel like you can teach others that skill.
Plant tree, create a new tree. Yeah.
Okay, creating
Tạo
new
cái mới chứ
things.
không phải là kế hoạch đâu.
Oh, and creating new plans as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I see. Okay, Miss, now your turn, please. Describe a skill that you think you can teach other
Em chưa xong
people.
thế rồi.
What?
Em chưa xong.
Oh, you haven't finished?
And I think first I need to provide them a good and basic knowledge, and then they have enough time to practice. Yeah, and I think I can teach for beginner because I don't think I have enough knowledge. Um, and teaching I think teaching something for other people make me feel meaningful and
Wait, you
happiness.
make me feel the meaning behind it, right?
Feel meaning, yeah,
Feel
and,
meaningful, I say. Okay.
and happy because sometimes they want to create a new plan but they don't know how to do it.
Don't know how to really do it, so you can help them to do that. I see. Okay, Miss Na, please. Your microphone, please. Can you turn on it on?
Yeah.
Okay, your turn, please. Describe a skill that you think you can teach other people, please.
A skill I think I can teach other people is do math.
Math?
Yeah.
Is to do math, I see.
Yes. I often can take my brother to do math. At that time, I try to make everything become easier. But I feel it is so struggle to explain. And I realize.
I realize.
Yeah. I realize that children
I realize that.
children are not aware that they need understand the core of problems.
The core, the most important, the most vital thing of the problem. Yes.
Yes, the most vital thing, a problem. And I think it is so difficult to explain clearly and easier to understand to them. I think because children can find the problem of them because they are too young to understand it. Yes, as well.
I see. Alright, let's go to part 3 of teaching and learning. So, Miss Na, should teachers make jokes or be funny when they teach? What do you think?
Yes, I think teachers should make joke or be funny when they teach, because the time of teacher help children solve the problem. I think this is kiểu căng thẳng là sao này?
It's quite stressful. Yeah.
It's quite stressful. So sometimes make a joke or be funny. It help improve.
Sometimes when teachers make jokes, sometimes when teachers make jokes or be funny, it
help the atmosphere.
It helps the atmosphere and it
become
it becomes less stressful. It becomes less stressful, and student can learn things better. Let's just say.
Yes. So it is a good way to help.
A good way to.
It's a good way help children study hard and more productivity.
More productively. To study hard and more productively, because you have two adjectives, right? Cấu trúc song song, parallel structures, one adjective, another adjective. To be more productive, and something.
Right.
Remember, when you say something with "and", so you must have like two adjectives, for example, adjective and adjective, verb and verb, now and now. It's like parallel structure, okay? Cấu trúc song song hai bên nha, nó không được so le đâu. Okay, so Miss One, please. So, what qualities should teachers have, and why? What do you think?
Well, I think being a teacher is not an easy job, and that requires.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Just look at me. I'm getting old now because I'm teaching too much.
And that requires a lot of characteristics such as patience and dedication. And being a teacher, people have to accept the fact that they must repeat many times to make people to remind people about things.
To remind people of.
To
Remind
remind
people
about
of. To remind people of.
people of knowledge they want
The
to
knowledge
teach.
they were taught. The knowledge they were taught.
Mhm.
Những kiến thức họ được dạy.
And
The knowledge they were taught.
and being a teacher also required an understanding for other people.
Of course, a
The
lot of
teacher,
understanding for the other people. Otherwise, I would be so angry already.
yeah, and the teachers have to put their feet on other shoes.
Which means that they have to try to understand the problem and try to tackle it, try to solve it, you know.
So the knowledge can be transferred to other people easier.
Yes. Right. Okay. So, Miss Na, what else do you think they are? What quality should teachers have?
Hình như thầy chưa gọi bạn Yến ấy thầy.
Oh, Miss Ian, please. I forgot. What other quality should teachers have? What do you think?
I think the teacher should have dedication and knowledge.
Sorry,
Is
the what?
dedication.
Dedication. The dedication and the knowledge.
Yeah, because I think knowledge help teacher correct the student mistake. And dedication if a dedicated teacher will find good method or they will be patient when they teach children. Yeah.
When I teach children. I see. Teaching children is never easy. Oh, it's terrible. That's why I never want to teach children. It's terrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, so can Miss Ian please? Which do you think is more important? Practical skills or academic skills?
I think it's a hard question because
It is a hard question, yes.
yeah, because the practical skill or academic skill is important. Yeah. Um.
Con này khó nhỉ.
Okay, who can answer this question? Miss Na, can you?
Yes.
Okay, please.
In my opinion, I think the both of skill is important, but
You mean both the skills here? The both skill? You mean both skills?
yes.
Or both of the skills? Cẩn thận nha. Both skills hoặc là both of the skills are
Yes.
important.
But if you ask me the what is the more important, I would say practical skills. Because I think practical skill it will help the people to sustain in life.
He. Okay, so Miss Na, which age group is the best at learning new things and why?
I think the about um,
About
3 to 10 age is the
like from the age of 3 to 10.
yes
You mean
is,
from the age of 3 to 10, children tend to learn things faster and better, isn't it?
yes, I think it's group is help it help I think for this age the children often yeah, tò mò là sao thầy?
They're often very curious. They are often very curious.
They're often very
Very
curious.
curious.
Yes, very curious about everything.
Everything. They ask a lot of questions, and then it's annoying.
Yes, because because everything is new for them. So
Everything is new for them.
yeah, so they would have a lot of question to for it. And I think the
It's a blessing to have Google. It's a blessing to have Google. So people don't have to answer their children's question as much as they have to. So children can just Google.
So when I think when they discover a new thing, they feel so happy and
They would
so
feel
fun.
happy
And hứng thú là gì đây?
enthusiastic. Có một cái nhiệt huyết and they feel enthusiastic. They feel enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And they feel enthusiastic. They feel excited. I think it's better to say the word excited. Excited. It's a better word here. Excited. They feel excited to learn more about it.
Yes. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you agree with that, Miss One? Age 3 to 10 is the best at learning new things. Do you agree with that? Maybe
Well,
other age groups, maybe.
I think it depends on the category.
The category.
For example, if children learning language, that would be the best for them if they are from 2 to 6 years old.
2 to 6 years of age. Thay vì nói là years old, tức là years of age. You can say years of age instead of years old, you know. 2 to 6 years of age.
And about another knowledge such as creation, art, creativity, and art. I think the teenagers could take the advantage.
Could take advantage of something.
Can take the advantage of learning because they have a more aware about
more awareness. You mean
more awareness about
awareness
how
of? They have better awareness of something.
They have a better awareness of how important learning should be, so they more concentrate on things.
So they can have more concentration, or they can concentrate more on something.
So they can concentrate more on learning activity.
Can concentrate more on the learning activity, I see. Alright, so let's move on to another topic. Let's do 31. Ready to talk about art? Art! Are you ready to talk about art? class?
No.
It's hard. I know it's hard. We should do this one later. Chủ đề nghệ thuật lúc nào cũng khó đó. Art's always difficult. Let's do this one later. Okay, let's talk about truth. Sự thật. Describe a time when it is important to tell your friend a truth. Miêu tả một thời điểm mà rất là quan trọng để nói cho bạn của bạn biết một cái sự thật nào đó. You should say when it was, lúc đó là lúc nào vậy. Who your friend is, bạn của bạn là ai vậy. What the truth was, cái sự thật đó là cái gì vậy. Of course, past thing, quá khứ. Explain why you think it was important to tell your friend the truth. Giải thích tại sao bạn nghĩ nói cho bạn bè của bạn biết một sự thật gì đó nó rất là quan trọng. Cái sự thật đó nó là rất là quan trọng. Top 3 of truth here. Do you think telling truth is important? Bạn có nghĩ nói sự thật là điều quan trọng không? Do you think we should tell the truth at all times? Bạn có nghĩ là ở bất kỳ thời điểm nào chúng ta cũng nên nói sự thật hay không? Think about like situation where truth will hurt people so much, you know. Nghĩ về những thời điểm nơi mà sự thật nhiều khi nó làm tổn thương con người ta quá chẳng hạn. Truth about relationship, sự thật về mối quan hệ. Truth about appearance, về ngoại hình chẳng hạn. Truth about their result and their abilities, khả năng của họ hoặc là cái kết quả thi chẳng hạn. A lot of truth can be very difficult to swallow. Rất khó nuốt. It is very difficult to swallow. Rất khó để nuốt, rất khó nuốt vào luôn á. Sự thật khó nuốt lắm. It's very difficult to swallow. So you can say it's a hard pill to swallow. Nó là một cái viên thuốc rất cứng để nuốt. It's the same thing as it's very difficult to swallow. Sometimes. And of course, truth hurts. Sự thật nó sẽ làm đau đấy. Gây đau đớn đấy. Truth hurts. Okay. Okay, so how do you know when others are telling lies? Làm thế nào bạn biết được khi mà những người khác đang nói dối? How do you know when others are telling lies? Do you think it's more important to win a game? Could be by cheating or follow the rules in sports. Bạn có nghĩ là thắng một cái game có thể là do là gian lận, thì nó quan trọng hơn là cái chuyện theo cái điều luật trong môn thể thao không? It means that some people they don't follow the rules in sport and they cheat their way just to win, you know. It happens. So the question here asks, winning or following the rules in sports, which one is more important for you? Cái câu này nó hỏi là cái chuyện thắng một cái game nào đó, chuyện thắng cuộc hay là chuyện tuân theo luật trong thể thao, cái nào quan trọng hơn với các bạn? So it's all about truth, you know, nói về sự thật hết. Okay, this sentence one, well, I think you need more time on this one, but maybe just 2 minutes, maybe 2 phút nhé. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes passes by. 2 minutes pass by very quickly. Okay, Miss Ian, please. Can you describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth? Past tense, please. Past. Quá khứ.
Okay. Yes. When I study at universities, I had a little I have a few close friends, so I think their issue is my issue. So when I know that
When I knew that, be careful, past tense.
yeah,
When I knew that.
When I knew that one of friend of my friend is I was backbite and gossip about her private life. I
About
think
her private life, you mean?
Yes. So I thought a lot because she is a close friend of my friend. So I think what if she don't believe me? But I think whatever happen, I need to tell her the truth. Um, because if I don't tell her, uh, nobody can could tell her. Yeah, and maybe this issue can harm her um, because um, she often um, uh, tâm sự với cái gì ạ?
She often confide in. Oh, sorry. Someone was trying to call me. To confide. To confide in someone. Tâm sự với ai đó. So you know that there's a word confident, right?
Yes.
Confident is an adjective. It means someone who's really confident because they know that there's no danger. They can just speak, you know. They can just do whatever they want without caring about the consequences much. Tự tin đó.
Yeah.
Nó liên quan chữ tự tin đó, confidence. So basically, to confide in someone means you are confident that that person will not betray you. Tự tin là người đó sẽ không có phản bội mình. Will not, how can I say that to the other people. So to confide in someone, tâm sự với ai đó. So I can confide in her. Okay, please continue.
Because she's often confide in that girl everything of her life, and yeah. So I think told her that that girl is unbelievable. Is necessary.
Unbelievable sounds like a strong word, don't you think?
Yeah.
Không thể chịu được. It's unbelievable sounds like it's a strong word, I think. Okay.
Unbelievable là không thể tin được chứ không thể tin
Unbelievable không thể tin nổi được. Yes.
tin tưởng cái này không thể tin tưởng đấy.
Untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
Không thể tin tưởng được. Không đáng tin á.
Yeah.
They're untrustworthy.
Okay. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Now, so Miss Na, please, can you describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth? Past thing. It's a past thing, so be careful.
Yeah. It was 2 months ago. He is my coworker. He had a best smell of body.
Oh, the best body or smell, you mean?
Hình như là body essence này. Em
Sorry?
Mọi người hay có cái cụm từ body essence hay sao gì đó.
Of course, it's called body essence. You mean like perfume? You mean perfume?
No.
Or natural body smell?
Yes, natural body smell.
Cái mùi hương tự nhiên cơ thể, the natural body smell, yep.
And I believe he didn't realize it. And when were his birthday, I bought a deodorant roller as a gift for him. Because
You bought a deodorant for him? Oh my god.
Yes, because I think it is difficult to swallow. So I chose this
I
way.
chose.
I chose this way, and I think he understand I mean.
He would understand what you mean. He would
Yeah.
understand what you meant. Some people they need to use deodorant. Yeah.
um, Actually, I think it is important to reveal to him because I think
It
it
is
makes
terrible for everyone to keep smelling his natural body smell, you know?
yes.
To keep sniffing in his smell. It's terrible, absolutely horrible. Thật là kinh khủng. Wow.
I think people around him feel more comfortable when communicate with him. Besides, I think it helps him create a good result and become more professional. I think,
Okay.
yeah,
Become more professional and not smell like a skunk.
yeah.
Không ngửi mùi như con chồn.
Nói nặng
Not
dữ
smelling
rồi.
like a skunk. Sorry.
Nói nặng dữ rồi luôn rồi.
No, I mean I'm just joking, of course.
Yes.
Not smelling like a skunk. và không có mùi như con chồn.
I think they don't realize it.
Of course, we cannot realize our own body smell. It's difficult to realize our own body smell
Right.
sometimes. So you have to tell them.
Yes.
The truth is important because it prevents the bad thing from happening sometimes, you know. Phòng tránh được những cái sự mà xấu xa không xảy ra. Ví dụ như là sự viêm mũi của rất nhiều người. Like it prevents a lot of bad things that could happen because of bad smell, because people can be very stressed, people can become very angry at each other, and you know, bad things could happen.
Get tired.
Exactly. Now, so Miss Oan, please, your microphone, please. Can you describe a time when it's important to tell your friend a truth?
Last month, when my close friend asked me to borrow money to buy a new car,
borrow money again.
To buy a new expensive car, and I could I could give him a sweet lie like I'm out of money or something like that, but I didn't. I just went straight and told him that I didn't want to lend him money because that's not necessary need for him, and I was scared lose my money for buying an expensive thing like that.
And you would be scared of losing a friend too.
Yes.
A connection.
And as the first time, he know that I know I was defend him, and I offer
What do you mean
him.
defend? Would offend him? Yes.
I offend him, but then I explained that it was good for him and I could lie, but I didn't because I wanted him to understand that the expensive thing is not necessary to buy if he didn't have enough money in his pocket. And I explained that he could buy another thing to save money instead of using money for unnecessary things in life. And since we was close to each other, so he started to understand what I mean.
He started to understand what you mean. Finally.
Yeah, and finally, and anyway, I didn't lose money and didn't lose friend, and that was good for me.
Okay. Okay, that was good for you. Okay, good then. Let's go to part 3 of truth, shall we? So, Miss Ian, do you think telling truth is important?
Yes. I think telling truth is important in case this cause a positive result. Because sometimes if you telling truth, this can lead to a bad thing or bad situation. Is I think it's not it shouldn't happen.
Say again? It's not what?
It should not happen. Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't telling the truth at that situation.
I see. Right. So what do you think, Miss Na? Do you think telling truth is important?
Yes, I think telling truth is important because when we tell the truth, the other people could realize the problem of them, and they can improve improve their self
Improve
themselves.
themselves?
Yes. Um, yes, I think so.
Okay. Tell that to the old people when they ask you when you get married. What's your salary? You know, people will always ask you question like that in the Vietnam, and then you'll be like, I don't think telling you truth is important.
Yes.
Em nghĩ là nói sự thật trong trường hợp này không quan trọng. You could tell them that. Not always, you know. A lot of time the truth can lead to problems, issues. So not always. Sometimes they're always nosy people, you know. Những người mà hay chỉ mũi vào chuyện người khác nosy. They're nosy people who are always being nosy. They want to know things. They want to know many things, private things of the others. And they do not deserve truth. Họ đâu xứng đáng sự thật đâu. Because they will tell that to the others too, you know.
For nosy people, I will
Nosy,
magnificent.
What do you mean magnificent?
Phóng đại cái the truth.
They will magnify. So they will exaggerate the truth.
Exaggerate.
They will exaggerate.
Exaggerate the truth.
Exaggerate the truth. Họ sẽ phóng đại sự thật lên. They will exaggerate the truth.
Cho ít chơi.
Always happens. So people don't. Not all the time. You know, truth is not important all the time. So tell me, Miss Wan, do you think we should tell the truth at all times? Like patient going to hospital, doctor will be like, "Oh, you have only 3 months left to live. You know, go home now. Eat something you like. Bye." Đến bệnh viện, trời ơi, này ông thi đoạn cuối nè, còn 3 tháng sống nữa thôi, về nhà ăn gì đi. It's like that. You think telling the truth at all times it's important? Do you think we should tell the truth at all times? Yeah?
Yes, I still think yes, because the squid lie is not good for people, even if they in the bad taste, but they need to know to prepare for anything happen in life, and they should take responsibilities for what happening, and I think the truth is always important between the relationship between people and people, and that should be regulation, so anyone follow it, and that will be fair to people to treat like that.
To be treated like that. To be treated like that.
But I think in the if truth is a regulation that could be better, because if someone lie
Regulation.
and
Một
someone
điều luật á. Một điều luật. Is that a rule or regulation you're talking about?
giống như cái bắt buộc, cái quy định bắt buộc á thầy.
If truth is like something compulsory or obligatory or compulsory, bắt buộc.
If truth is compulsory, that would be fair to people, because nowadays some people are trustful, but some people they are good at
They
lying.
lies a lot.
Yeah, and that would be thất vọng là gì thầy nhỉ?
Disappointing. Disappointing because they are disappointing because they makes you feel disappointed. Tính từ cho động bị động.
So that will lead to disappointment.
That will lead to disappointment. Very good. Dùng nhẹ danh từ nó sẽ đỡ khổ hơn. I mean, okay, try to be flexible with the way you use your words. Very good. That will be a disappointment. Nó sẽ là một sự thất vọng. Okay, very good. Very good. Now, Miss Ian, please. How do you know when others are telling lies? Nhìn những cái gì để biết?
I think when people lie, they will have some physical sign.
A difficult what?
Ý là có một vài cử chỉ thể
They'll
hiện
have
con như
difficult
này.
Gestures. Do you remember this word? Gesture. Cử chỉ. They'll have different gestures.
I think when people lie, they will have some common gesture. For example,
They look away. They don't look straight into your
They
face.
don't look straight into your eyes. Or maybe
Okay, there are some professional liars. You know, they keep looking at you and then lying without even blinking an eye. Nhiều người á, nó gọi là nói dối không chớp mắt luôn á. Without even blinking an eye. So despite, okay, there are some liars, professional. They lie without even blinking an eye. Không chớp một con mắt luôn á. Lie không chớp mắt luôn á. Nó đùa, nó gọi là I've seen those people before. So okay, but then what else then? Còn gì nữa không ta?
and I think if you want to understand, comprehend a person, you should go through other people or the social media.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Go on social media, I see. Okay. Now, so Miss One, please. Do you think it's more important to win a game or follow the rules in sports? This is a hard question again, and Miss One need to turn on her microphone. Bật mic One ơi. Okay, maybe she's busy now. So, Miss Kim In, can you answer that question?
Yeah.
Do you think it's more important to win a game? Could be by cheating, or follow the rules in sports?
I think tinh thần của thể thao là cái gì vậy?
Say again?
Cái tinh thần mà thể thao
The
nó thể
spirit,
hiện
the sport spirit.
the sport
The sport spirit, I think. The spirit of sport, I think. I think the spirit of sports.
The spirit sport is what I say
Yes.
yeah the spirit of sport is not to win by any way. So I think it's
Yes. Okay, this is a hard question. Miss Na, can you answer that?
I also think it's the hard question, and I
Sure.
don't have
Basically, the
any
truth is also talk about the
idea.
truth too. Nó cũng nói về sự thật thôi. Yeah.
To win again.
Okay, let's just move on. We should not be here, I think. Okay, I think we did enough. Do you want to do topic number 29? It's about a toy you like in your childhood. It's about toys. Maybe next time, okay? Let's do it next time. Okay, let's end the video here then. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh á, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.